Welcome to the Michigan Skier Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
A bigger one that is for 4 people.
My sister and I would always watch all the Olympic events. Like, we used to love watching gymnastics and sit around and flip off my grandma's couch and almost break our necks trying to do all these crazy things that we swear we could do. And so when I started track and field, that was the only sport I did faithfully from high school until post-collegiate, and then I stumbled into bobsled. So that dream has always been there. I just didn't know that bobsled was going to be the avenue to take me there.
Your brother to try bobsled?
No, I want him to go down the track. I do want all my family members to go down the track and kind of get a feel for what I go through. I don't know, they might have to stuff him in the sled. He's a D-tackle. He's a little bigger than the average bobsledder.
I was actually, since you mentioned him, I was wondering, slight tangent, do you guys have any particular, like, Thanksgiving football family traditions?
Oh yeah, my mom throws down in the kitchen. That's literally my favorite meal, just the whole Thanksgiving array, from the turkey to dressing, everything. So we all like to just hang out and kind of chill. We're not really like big into just a big production, but she definitely cooks and we all kind of enjoy the time together.
Do you manage to get back together still now?
Well, unfortunately with the sport, I usually miss Thanksgiving because we're in another country. So now when we travel, we're always in Canada spending Thanksgiving, but we try and cook and find some place to kind of celebrate it ourselves.
Right. Okay.
What players were part of that first battle?
I've trained with my brother Fred Evans, Devin Hester, Matt Forte.
Usually in the summer during the off.
Yeah, during the off-season. Our off-seasons are kind of similar, so we train together.
Is it Phoenix or Chicago?
Chicago.
Okay.
So it's clear that being a role model for young kids means a lot to you, especially because in Chicago. What does it feel like with this political climate? And I know these questions must be really hard to answer.
Yeah.
But what does it feel like when there's this, people are looking at you in a whole different light, not just as an athlete, but as a leader in the community?
Well, I feel like a lot of people are looking to you to slip up outside of like the kids and the people who really genuinely love and care. And that's unfortunate because we have this platform and people are trying to use it in a positive way, but it's like they're looking for the one moment you slip up or say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing to use that against you. Like I said, right now, all I can do is continue to show, you know, all the followers and the people I have, the world I live in, you know, and shed some light on that and hope it encourages them and influences them in a positive way.
And has the Olympic Committee spoken to athletes in a different way about how you approach? I assume this kind of thing is tricky because everything is a hot button issue.
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be kind of like a little debrief before big events like this or something, but we're all Americans. We have freedom of speech, so we can say or do whatever we want to do. But at the end of the day, I think it's about being respectful and going about it a certain way. So yeah.
Talk about the impact Steve's death had on you guys as a group, and do you have a favorite story about him?
Yeah, Steve's passing is still just weird. Like I don't think it's really hit everyone yet. I think it'll have the biggest influence when we have maybe our first race in Lake Placid and he's not USA 1. I mean, Steve's a legend. He will forever be a legend, and he is the sport of bobsled for us. And like some of my fondest memories are just like getting to know him on a different side. I mean, to the public eye, he's this quiet person, this fierce driver, but like to us, if you get him to open up, he's hilarious, he's funny. He was my sauna, my spa buddy. Every time we went to different hotels throughout the country, no matter where we were, literally, Steve and I would end up in the spa and the sauna at the same time. And I was like, did you try this sauna? He was like, yeah, I tried this one. You gotta try the other one. And like stuff like that. I think he had a genuinely sweet soul, and I think right now we're all just trying to do our best to let his legacy live through us this year.
You speak of him in his present tense. Does that, I mean, it seems like he's still...
Yeah, I didn't even catch that. Like, it's surreal. Like, when I found the information out, it was tough. I went through probably every emotion throughout the grievance process, but I think it's still tough. Like you said, I'm still speaking about it like in the present tense because it doesn't feel real.
Talk about it.
I'm curious to know a little bit about your collegiate experience at Illinois. How would you say that shaped your personal or athletic
inspiration?
I think it definitely shaped my athletics aspirations. When I was at Illinois, my sophomore year of college, I qualified for the 2008 Olympic trials in shot put, and that was my first time really like qualifying for something that big. And so to realize that, like, you know, the college student and kid I was could qualify for something, I was like, oh, if I actually like really, really, really work hard for it, I can go like far beyond this. So that's when I really realized my potential as far as athletics go.
Is it hard doing two events like that?
The timing got hard, but I mean, after a while, it just narrowed down to just shot put and my strongest event, and just trying to do all I can to bring points to my team and go as far as I can in the sport.
Any of your siblings ever do shot put or track with you? And tell me, like, the pros and cons.
No one ever really did shot put or track with me. My brother did swimming and football. And so I think just having sports running in the family really helped to keep me like in that competitive mentality. And it was just natural for me. It wasn't something I had to work hard at, like to be. It wasn't some person I had to try to be. Like, it was just natural.
Do you have any thoughts on Russian competing in PyeongChang, lining up against them, not knowing the situations?
I mean, I can only control what I can, and I think at this point, I'm keeping all my energy and focus on Team USA prevailing, and then at the end of the day, I care less about anything else. Like, right now, I'm putting all my attention into our performance and us doing things the right way.
You're talking about
bobsledding. She recruited me through my strength and conditioning coach in college. She emailed him and asked him if he had any athletes that would be good for the sport. He mentioned my name, and she also agreed, and so I did the tryout process, and I ended up here.
So now, where did you grow up?
I grew up all over, but we say our home is in Texas.
Okay, so and where'd you go to college at?
Baylor University.
Oh, okay. So you trained under? Did you run track there?
Absolutely.
With Clyde Hart.
With Coach Hart. Yes.
Yeah, world famous
Hart.
Clyde Hart.
Yes.
So what was your specialty event there?
I was a sprinter, so everything short and sweet and to the point. That's what I was running.
So the 1, 2, and 400 then?
No, 400's not to the point.
So just 1 and 200.
1 and 200.
And how was your college career?
My college career was not as good as I wanted it to be. I sustained an injury where I had to have surgery, so it was more comeback than continuing to progress from where I was.
Now, did you try out for the Olympic team in the sprints? Did you go to the Olympic trials? So you did not?
No.
So when did you? So how old were you got into a bobsled?
21.
Okay, and wasn't that definitely a big change after living like in Texas and going into a winter sport?
It's definitely a big change from Texas to winter sport. It's two totally different extremes.
And and what was it like the first time you ever hopped into a bobsled to go down the track?
It was actually quite frightening my first time down. We take our first rides in Lake Placid, which is called the Baby Shaker for a reason. It's very rough and rigid and scary if you don't know what's going on or what's getting ready to happen. And that was my first ride. Now it's a whole lot better, but I still don't enjoy Placid.
So, well, now you're a brake person. Have you ever tried driving?
No.
Now, were you on the 2014 Olympic team?
No, sir, I was not.
So this will be your first time.
Yes, this will be my first Olympics.
And now, what's some races you have coming up between now and the Olympics?
We actually have a full World Cup circuit before the Olympic Games. We'll do 7 races, and they'll name the Olympic team, and then we'll have another race after that.
Okay, and when's your first race?
It's going to be in Lake Placid, unfortunately. No. That's our home track. We always do well there. It's going to be in Lake Placid. It's going to be the week of the 5th through the 10th. We'll race the 9th and the 10th.
So that's in October.
Yes.
Okay.
No, November.
So, and so now, any thoughts? Definitely going into Korea. Have you ever been to Korea? And what are your thoughts of the Olympics being?
We went to Korea last year to test out the track. The track is incredible. It's unlike any other track in the world, but it's very exciting. It's different. It's a new thing to learn, especially for our drivers. I'm really excited to be there. We did really well there in the test of it, and I'm excited for our pilots to continue to learn and for me to continue to push.
Well, that's awesome. Well, good luck, and hopefully we will be seeing you in PyeongChang.
Thank you, and it was nice to meet you.
Good luck and congratulations. Awesome.
Thanks.
Yep.